All right, guys, welcome in. We're gonna do another video. I'm thinking that I'm gonna do a prediction video. So we've already got this pulled up and everything. To everyone that watched the video yesterday, I have about like 30 people that came in and watched the video yesterday. Thank you, I appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and if you guys want to, notification bell. It really helps the channel grow. I do these videos because I enjoy giving you guys information that I feel is relevant to the Denver Broncos because this team is they're doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy. But we're gonna go ahead and do an end of the season prediction. This is just gonna be a little short, like maybe 5 minute video. First off, we start out with Sunday, December 3rd. We got a 10 o'clock a.m. game. 6-5 Broncos at the 6-5 Texans. Now, excuse me. This is going to be a hard game. I'm thinking this is going to be an offensive battle slash Denver Broncos might take over on defense and overwhelm C.J. Stroud. I know the Texans don't really have that bad of a defense, but they also don't have that good of a defense, and they're actually 3-point underdogs at the Houston Texans. But I really do feel like the Broncos can win this game. And if they win this game, they're going to be 7-5. And now this isn't a knockout game because technically both of these teams can lose and will still be in the playoff hunt. But I just feel like the Broncos need this game. I feel like they're going to come out with a lot of fire. And so I'm giving the W right here. I'm giving the W to Denver Broncos. I think the Broncos are going to win this game. Score prediction, I'm probably going to say like, let's see, probably like I'm going to say 24-17 or 24-20. I think this is going to be a close game, but I think the Broncos are going to come away with it. So this one right here, this is a W. And then we have the Chargers next week. I think that the Broncos are going to sweep the Chargers this year. I don't think that the Chargers stand a chance against the Broncos. I really don't. I think the defense is too good. I think Herbert's going to be pressured too much, and I just feel like the Broncos are going to win out against the Chargers. So this is going to be a W right here. Even if they're on the road, I think this is still going to be a W. I don't really think that the Chargers have what it takes to beat the Broncos. The Broncos are on fire right now. The Chargers are just kind of choking. Any close point games. Now, if it was last season and we had Hackett, we had a lot of like one possession losses for the Denver Broncos. I think like 6 or 7 of them. But I do feel like the Chargers have a good team, but they're losing too much. They lose too many close point battles. Brandon Staley, their head coach, is probably going to be fired this next year, and you guys will probably be seeing a new coach in the next year, start of the 2024 season. But yeah, I do think the Broncos win. I think they're going to win by at least a touchdown in this game. A touchdown, maybe 10 points, maybe even 14 points, maybe 2 touchdowns. But I do think the Broncos will win this game. Final score prediction, I'm going to say probably 24-10 or 24-14, one of the two. But the Broncos are going to sneak away with the win right here at Chargers. Because honestly, dude, if you go to the Chargers games, there's a lot of Denver Broncos fans that show up to these games. Like at least like 60% of the crowd is Denver Bronco fans. So it's just yeah, we beat them at home last year. I think we're gonna beat them again this year. But I don't. The thing is, I don't think they're gonna win at our house this year. I think the Broncos are gonna win out. So yeah, this is a win right here, 24-14 or 24-10. Final prediction score. We're gonna go back right here and check this right here. Now this right here, this is gonna be a really good game. Denver Broncos at the Detroit Lions. I I think they're gonna lose, but if they lose, I think it's gonna be between 1, 2, and 3 points. But you did just see the Green Bay Packers go into the Detroit Lions and just absolutely manhandle them. So that might actually happen with the Detroit Lions game. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the Broncos are gonna sneak away with a 1 point victory. Let's see. I'm gonna say 21-20. I think Broncos will win. W right here, 21-20 at the Detroit Lions. If they lose, it's okay. But I think the Broncos sneak away with the win right here. Okay, and then we got the Patriots. This is going to be a blowout. This is New England Patriots at the Denver Broncos. This is going to be a blowout. This game right here is not going to be close. Denver Broncos are going to maul the Patriots all over defense. I'm going to say this game's probably going to be like a 27-3 type of game. Probably like 27-3, 27-10, or like a 33 to like to like 13. I don't think the New England Patriots are going to be able to beat the Denver Broncos, stop that offense. They don't have a quarterback. They don't have a reliable quarterback at that. I think that the Patriots are going to probably throw at least like 2 or 3 picks in this game and fumble the ball at least 2 times. There's probably going to be at least 5 turnovers on the Patriots side. I don't think the Denver Broncos are going to probably turn it over in this game. I feel like the Patriots are going to get their asses whooped. But anyways, let's go back. So this right here, this is a win for the Broncos. I'm going to say 33-13 final score. And then we got the Chargers again, but the Chargers are at the Broncos. I don't think the Chargers are able to beat the Broncos. I think they lose again to the Broncos. I think that the Broncos win out against the Chargers and sweep them this year and in the division, and the Chargers aren't going to be able to do anything to the Broncos. So let's see. What's my final prediction for this game? I'm going to say either 20-7 or 17-7, or maybe even like 23-14. I think the Chargers have a lot of firepower, and they might score a couple touchdowns, but I feel like that Broncos defense is just too good, and they're not going to be able to do much. They'll probably be able to move the ball a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit, but I feel like Keenan Allen's going to be locked up by Pat Surtain, and he's not going to have much that night. So I'm going to say 24-10 or 27-17. Broncos win by at least 10 points. And then we have the Raiders. Now, this matchup is a grudge matchup. The Raiders have had the Broncos number for the past couple seasons, and I think that they have like 6 or 7 wins on them. They had a 1-point victory against them in the start of the season, which was absolute bullshit. That game was just stupid. I think the Broncos are going to come out with a lot of fire, and this game might be the decider for the Broncos to make the wild card. I don't think the Raiders are going to the playoffs, so I think they're going to try to hold everything against the Broncos and take this game away from them. But I feel like the Broncos are going to prevail. I feel like the Broncos will be ending that win streak against the Raiders because they've already beat the Kansas City Chiefs. They ended that win streak. I think the Broncos get a W right here. Final prediction score, I'm going to say like 28-20. I'm going to say like 28-20. It's going to be a close game, but I think the Broncos are going to win by at least 1 touchdown. So that's going to do it for our predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for coming in, and God bless.